It's Monday morning, and we're just hanging in here. We're just hanging in here doing what we do. So the evacuations, the evacuations grow as the West deadly fires rage on. I mean, people are dying out here, and you can't blame this on Donald Trump. Can't blame it. Can't blame Donald Trump. Okay, can't blame the president for these fires. And the president has a point. We're not doing farm management. We're not doing farm management. You know, we're not doing forest management, and we need to do that. So let's do this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how are these people are hurting out in Oregon, in California. I have a friend, his house was in danger of burning up about 2 weeks ago, up in Santa Clara, Santa Cruz. And it's just horrible. It's horrible that these folks are going through these issues. Now, how do you stop it? It's not about climate change. We've always had these fires. These fires didn't just start. We've had these fires for years. These fires are natural. It's nature's way of cleaning itself. We just happen to build houses in the way of these fires. I look at the development of San Diego County. We had an area in San Diego County that flooded every year. Every year it flooded. It's a floodplain, and that's what a floodplain. So the snow melts in the mountains, and the water runs from the mountains down to the ocean, right? And guess what? When you build houses in those plains, the houses get flooded, right? Because you build a house on a floodplain. So, about 15 years ago, the state of California finally declared that developers who built homes on floodplains, they would not issue flood insurance. Okay? They would not issue flood insurance to these people. I was laughing my butt off. Why would you issue flood insurance to a person who's living in a floodplain? Eventually it's going to flood, right? So anyway, it's just like the fires. When you build homes in forests, the forests burn sooner or later. If you don't take the necessary steps to prune and clean and regulate the forest, So hey, I've been looking at and following something that you need to pay attention to. And this is something that the media they're not gonna connect. Pfizer and BioNTech. Pfizer, BioNTech vaccination. So what did Bill Gates do? Bill Gates has been talking about overpopulation for over 10 years that I know about. Probably longer than that. But he talks about how we need to eliminate population by lowering poverty. And therefore we'll have less people in the world. Okay. So he says, well, if we provide poor people and poor women with opportunities where they're taken care of, they have a safety net, they won't have all these babies that will need to survive to take care of them. So he's talking about in poor countries, like in Africa, women will have 4 or 5 babies and hoping that 2 of them will survive so they can take care of them in their old age. Seriously. What we, don't take advantage of here in America, and what we don't understand here in America is that everyone doesn't have the access to the kind of tools we have, the kind of benefits that we have, the kind of lifestyle. Not everyone has Social Security. Not everyone has IRAs. Not everyone has pension plans. Not everyone have retirement plans, 401ks. Those things may be interest just to America, But I'm gonna take this call from Richard Benbow. Hey, Richard, this is Charles Butler. Hey, man, I'm on the air right now, and I don't want to embarrass you. I want to put you on the air. Okay, but I wanted to take your call. Thank you so much. I'll call you back. All right, all right. Richard Benbow, great American here, real patriot. Love this guy. He helped develop the L.A. What do you call it? Uh, what do you call it? Staples Center. All that area around the Staples Center was like Skid Row, ghetto. It was Skid Row, man. You go down there now, you have Ritz Carlton, you have JW Marriott, you have all these hotels. It's just a hell of an area now. Okay. So, it's good. Let's see here. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's see. So I was talking about Pfizer and BioNTech. Bill Gates, uh, Bill Gates has invested in BioNTech. Bill Gates has invested in BioNTech. Okay. So Pfizer, what's the role of Pfizer and BioNTech? BioNTech. Hello? Pfizer and BioNTech. I think Gates invested something like $300 million. This is BioNTech is a vaccine company. They do a coronavirus vaccination. And so when you look at this BioNTech, it's horrible. It's horrible. And so this guy has this investment, and nobody ever talks about how much money Bill Gates invested in it and how long ago he did it. So I'm looking at, I'm doing this investigation, Bill Gates, BioNTech, and now Pfizer's involved, and this is one of the companies that's going to be the first ones out with this vaccination. So Bill Gates is going to make a lot of money. BioNTech also developed an HIV vaccination of some time, but they talk about how the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation invested in BioNTech. And check it out. It's BIONTECH, BioNTech. And see what this is a German company. And I always say, hey, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. Do you know who these people are? BioNTech is partners with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and nobody's looking at it. So I looked at it. I've been all over it, but how many people have paid any attention? Very few. Very few. So I'm looking at the BioNTech scoring 55% of equity investment. Okay. It's amazing. It's amazing that these people have invested all this money in these companies and we don't even know it. You just kind of go, okay, Pfizer. Pfizer's a great company. It's a wonderful company. Yeah. But they team with BioNTech, which has a heavy investment from Bill and Melissa Gates. Question is why? Especially from a guy who considers the world being overpopulated. Being overpopulated. I have some problems with that. I'm going to have problems deciding whether or not I'm going to take this vaccination, because right now I'm decided that I am not going to take the vaccination. I'm not going to take the vaccination. Um, Okay, what I'm doing right now is I had something going on here. So look at what's going on. Look beyond what people are telling you. Look beyond, oh, Pfizer's coming out with this wonderful vaccination. It'll be ready by the end of October. Or, yeah, by the end of October. Well, I'm looking at Bill and Melinda Gates. I know that they put 55 million in it, but I'm pretty sure they put more than that in it because I was looking at Norvitas. That's another company. That's a China-based company. Somebody put 110 million. Who did? The Chinese government? This is amazing, man. We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to who's behind these things, who's funding these vaccinations, who's funding these companies, who's investing in these companies. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm looking at the app TikTok, the one that Trump said is a national security issue. I mean, Trump doesn't play around, man. He started talking about this being a national security issue a couple of years ago, about a year ago, or no, a couple of months ago. And all of a sudden, Microsoft bid on it. They turned it down. Now Oracle is bidding on it. And they're trying to secure the TikTok operation. And we'll see. But Oracle is a software manufacturer, you well know, software maker. And they're trusting that they can put together a trusted tech partnership in the U.S. with TikTok. I don't know. But President Trump has said repeatedly that he would shut down TikTok in the U.S. if it isn't sold to a U.S. company by tomorrow, September 15th. And that's an executive order. That's an executive order. See, that's why I love Trump. Trump steps up to the table. He's very clear about climate change. He said, look, what you need, I'll get you. But I'm not going to shut down the coal industry. I'm not going to participate in TPP. I'm not going to participate in the Paris Accord. Don't tell me that we're the only country that's not participating in the Paris Accord. When you close down our coal plants, you close down our coal mining operations, and China has said we're bringing coal plants on, a coal plant, a generation plant a week until 2030. When you look at the agreement, the Paris Accord agreement, and Barack says, well, China is signed on with us. They agree. Bull crap. China said, we will not participate in the Paris Accord until 2030. So fast forward. The air is horrible. The cities are horrible in terms of air quality. But we have shut down all of our companies. We've shut down our industries. We put Americans out of work. What did Biden say? Well, you can write code. Biden said you can write code. Let's see here. So I got to go over here. And let's see here. I'm going to close all of these. So that's what Biden said. Hey, why can't a coal miner learn to write code? Well, Joe, how come you can't learn to speak off a teleprompter? Joe Biden, why won't you get out and campaign? I'm in Delaware, hunkered down. He's in Delaware today. The president's on Air Force One. He's in California talking to the governors, talking to the county officials about the fires. Joe Biden's in Delaware talking about climate change. All I can say about climate change is if you want to know what's really going on with climate change, there's a great website out there called Real Climate Science. I think it's Real Climate Science. I think is the name of that website. Tony Heller. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull Tony up right now. See how he's doing. Let's see here. He said, I'm not on the air today. Let's see. Am I on the air or not? Let's see here. Now I'll see if I'm on the air. Let's see. Let's see here. I'll tell you real quick if we're on the air. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, let's see if we're on the air. Boom. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we're on the air. We should be on the air. I'm going to go over here and check again. Let's see. I'll go to